Hey folks, Carl here, and as you may have seen, the 1980s Kenner airspeeder, which has been modified to work in the snow, is complete. There's pictures and everything everywhere, so hopefully you've seen it. If not, go look at the Facebook page or the Google+. They're all on there. So now that that's finished, we have another one that I'm going to start, and I kind of regret not filming the airspeeder because it turned out pretty well, so I'm going to film this one. And this is the 1985 Luke Skywalker's Landspeeder. So what we're going to do is we're going to strip it all down, give it a good clean, get all the decals and everything off if there's any on there. Yeah, there's some inside on the console. Get it all stripped down and get this painted up and weathered to make it look a little bit better. So, what do we need to strip this down? Well, thankfully this bit comes off straight away, and I'm going to need to be careful taking the bottom off because all of this is spring loaded. So we're going to need a screwdriver, so I've got one around here somewhere. It says, looking for it, can't find it anywhere. Okay folks, we are back, and after a lot of very gentle persuasion with, first of all, the craft knife, and then we had to get quite heavy duty with a bigger knife. Now if you're looking to do something like this compared to the Snowspeeder is literally glued everywhere. You can see the seats. These took about 15 minutes to get out, and I had to literally destroy the plastic hubs at the bottom, and you can see the rough edges. So all this is going to have to file it all down, tidy it all up. And inside again you can see there's a lot of glue everywhere. But most of the locating pins popped, but there's a couple that I literally had to cut through there and at the front there. So that's the bottom off, and get that cleaned up. The windscreen is out, we can get that cleaned up. The seats cleaned up, and the two side panels are off. And there's the button for releasing the landing gear when it's up, and we just pop that out. And goes in there, something like that. We'll suss it out, and if you can't suss it out, we will find it on YouTube. So let us get this bit out if we can. It really is a tight fit. That out, and spring loaded, so we have to make sure we don't lose these springs. One screw and wash it. next. The springs on the front and back are different, so we'll know which is which. That's good. And hopefully these wheels will just pop out with a little bit of persuasion. Come on, there we go. So yeah, the wheels just pop out. It's just a hook. So that's the top all cleaned. I'm going to do some filing and stuff. Can we take that out of there? I don't think we can separate that part, but there is some very slight damage on that connection there, so I may very well force this shut and fill those edges up so we can't see it. We'll see once it's clean. So I'm going to go away, get this lot tidied up. The screws and everything in, keep them safe, otherwise I will knock them off and they will never be found again. So, got this video here and we should be back shortly. Okay folks, that is us now all cleaned and the main body put back together. Now I decided first of all to take out the release at the front of here for the bonnet, and the plan was to fill all this in, sand it back so it's all smooth in one piece, and to do the same here. Now obviously we've got the wheels in. Now do we want to keep the motion of being able to release the wheels so it bobbles around a bit and you can push it? Because I'm thinking the plan for this is to mount it on a diorama, so I'm toying with the idea of taking the wheels out and filling these and sanding it all down so it's smooth. I'm not so sure, so I'm going to have a think about that. That's where we're up to at the minute. Obviously we've also got the seats all nice and clean, ready for painting, and we've got the canopy which is quite scratched, so I get some polishing compound so we can polish it up a bit. So we shall see, or I might give it a light tint of smoke. See if we can make it look tinted rather than just clear. So that's where we're up to. It's not a particularly long video, so I'm going to call it here. I'm going to make the decision on this, get it all filled, wait for it to dry all along these seams and everything, get it stuck together, all the gaps inside here done, filled here, all on the inside of there needs to be done. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Be good, be safe, and we'll catch you next time. Ta-ta.